name is Ramesh Kaza. I work for one of the large financial services companies, which is a US based company out of Hyderabad as their country head in technology. And I'm also a management committee member of HYSIA, Hyderabad Software Enterprises Association. It's a privilege to lead the infrastructure forum, and I've told Barney when he thought about me taking a lead, I said, my knowledge is very limited. Why did you pick me? And I know now the value of this, primarily because I get so many benefits out of how infrastructure can make things better in the IT industry. But getting involved actually made me to get a lot more so I can directly contribute to it. If I step back and look at overall India, the current IT industry, IT enabled services industry is contributing very close to $200 billion in revenue for India, which is equal to almost 8% of India's GDP. In terms of people working in these organizations, we are very, very close to 50 lakh people. And many of you know that every job creates so many additional jobs in terms of people who are supplying milk to groceries, to support system, doctors, network, transportation. So in many ways, the livelihood is anywhere from 4 to 5 people for every IT job that is created in the country. So if I bring you to Hyderabad, the home, within the city of Hyderabad, the IT and IT enabled services group is no less than 6.7 lakh people. And you can do the math with the livelihood that is created from the 6.7 lakh people. We are probably about 30% of the population within GHMC. How these numbers are connected to the Infra Forum? We have responsibility, and we also have the interest to make sure that the places where we work get better for living. It could be in terms of a better transportation to work, safety, and most important, contributing to the environment. Barney spoke about it related to green energy. The entire world, so as India, is looking at the renewable energy program on how they can make the alternate energy come in place versus what we are doing today. Can we ensure we can promote and bring awareness to all our IT fraternity so they in turn can communicate the same thing to all the living, the people that they are connected to on water preservation, reduction of single-use plastic, making the work environment a better place for the future generation. In a nutshell, Infrastructure Summit is all about that. Ability for us to make Hyderabad and Telangana a better place. And quite frankly, since I have returned back to the country about 10 years back to now, I haven't seen a single day where the infrastructure is improving in the city of Hyderabad, especially in the IT corridors. I still remember the home I was living had no road when I first came back here in 2009 and 10 timeframe. Now there are probably 4 bridges from the same home to the IT office I need to go to today. A big change in the way the things are working on, thanks to the Honorable IT Minister, Shri KTR, and of course the dynamic Principal IT Secretary, Shri Jayesh Ranjan. The partnership HYSIA has with them and the vision that they have laid out is helping us to make this area a better place to work. Barney covered a lot of good information related to the speakers. Let me touch upon some very interesting ones that we are very excited to invite them to the city of Hyderabad. When you come to the forum on 22nd October, you will be meeting Aditya Bangar, who actually is converting 10 tons of waste into a fabric every day. And you will be surprised to know he is only 17 years old. Just imagine the inspiration we can draw from his speech about how he got glued into this kind of opportunity of converting waste into something more good for the environment. You'll also meet a pretty youngster, Dr. Binish Desai, who is also traveling from Rajasthan, like Aditya, and he's called the Recycle Man of India. Fascinating stories about the focus he has, the attention he has brought, and the most important is how he is influencing the rest of India, especially the next generation, to take projects on making our environment better, reduce the carbon footprint, ensure that we reduce the pollution, and switch into alternate energy, including we moving into electric vehicles as an alternate transportation than the normal ones that we always use, the IC, internal combustion engines that we use today. Eminent speakers globally are connecting virtually. There are speakers from other parts of India who are also going to be there in person with us that day. And all we are looking forward to is learn from them so they can contribute better and influence better to the industry that we all belong to, the IT and the IT-enabled services industry. I personally feel, and I'm very humbled to the fact that this particular forum has a greater impact on everything that we do related to construction, transport, green energy, and of course, water preservation to reduction of plastic. Please join us on 22nd of October so we can collectively make an impact and make Hyderabad and Telangana state a better place to live. Thank you. Typically, India's attrition is a very standard number that we have seen for years together. I think what is very interesting is that Forbes has published an article. Obviously, this is based upon predictions data that Microsoft predicting a 41% attrition in US, not the 20% you heard from Bernie. And we have already seen that happening with individuals who have stayed with the same company for 20 years, 25 years. They're also looking for opportunity. Unlike US, India has a long way to go in getting work from home real, because none of our homes are designed to have a separate office room. You can have the kind of focus, and most important is learning to ensure that you have 24/7 power, internet, and all that. We are getting there. However, our growth and a lot of other challenges doesn't make us to catch up to the standard. So given that, one major point. The second, we always believe that our learnings are when we are together. That's why we send our kids to schools, so that they are not just learning from the teachers, but also from their fellow students. And the same thing holds good in an industry like IT, where the people who have joined from campus will learn from their seniors, and they will learn from their seniors, and that is how the knowledge continues to grow. India was doing much simpler IT work 25 years back. Now we are doing more R&D work by all tech companies having an office here. So we believe, the IT industry believes, and many employees believe that working in the office space will not only make their deliverables more productive, but also learnings better. And as Bernie rightly said, our work offices have completely been transformed. You might have seen people sitting next to each other, but we have created an alternate space. We also created a space for employees who should be comfortable to choose a day to come, and they maintain a social distance in the office. There is hardly any place where you have to touch anything in the office from the time you come till the time you leave the office. And on the top of it, we also started to look at how to make the conference rooms even better. So that's a big change every company is working towards. And we all have to believe that as the IT opportunities grow, so as the living standards of many people here. I touched upon it. Bernie also mentioned that there are no less than 4 to 5 additional people who live on the same ecosystem. And NASSCOM now predicts that we will be at a $350 billion revenue industry by 2025, which is not too far from now. That means almost like a 70% growth. Just imagine the kind of jobs that can bring to the country, and the foreign exchange reserves that are going to come to the country. So the attrition and other things, in my opinion, wearing the hat of a corporate leader are very short term. However, it creates new opportunities for us to learn how to work in a hybrid workforce model by rotating employees. And Bharani pointed 40% of the workforce is outside of Hyderabad, but there are 60% of the people in the city now. And when we did the survey, many of them said they're extremely keen to come back to the work, provided we have the right work environment. So I'm sure as the companies open up, and we will actually start with smaller numbers, and if we happen to meet in a forum like this 3 or 4 months from now, I'm confident you will hear more positive news around how this model is working.